Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Desiree. Jumping right in, we're going to take the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation with a very dense foundation brush. I'm just going to pack this on my face. I'm only doing one layer as of now. Using a concealer from Anastasia Beverly Hills, I'm going to cover the ends of my brows. I would suggest using a lighter concealer. This is just what I had on my table. I did go ahead and set my face with some SFX translucent powder, which made my face look a little chalky, so just beware of that. Using the color The Next Morning by NYX Cosmetics, I'm going to take that on a fluffy brush and start to outline the shape that I want, starting from my nose, going past my brow into my temple. We're going to do the exact same thing with the next few colors, just following the same shape. We're going to go in with Sugar Pills After Party Shadow, which is a blue, and I'm just going to start putting that right under. Then we're going to go into the Ultimate Multi Finish Shadow Palette from NYX Cosmetics, and this one is in Smoke Green. I'm going to take that deep blue and start to place that underneath After Party. Following the same method, we're going to take Sage from Crown Brush and just go ahead and place that on the bottom portion. Next, I'm going to go into the Botanic Labs palette. I believe this is the Zombie Defense, and I'm using the blue, the green, and the black as well. And I'm just using the blue to kind of add in a little bit more of a vibrant blue to the look. And then I'm using the green underneath Sage just to give it a little bit of contrast. I took a light liner and I started to map out where I wanted my new waterline to go. I just did this so I wouldn't add too much paint in that portion. I went ahead and used the same blue from the Botanic Labs palette and I started to carve out the bottom portion. Taking the shadow Venom from NYX Cosmetics, we're just going to apply this to the bottom portion of our eye, as well as the shadow Mermaid on top of the blue. I'm just going to add both of these colors back and forth just to give my face a little bit more shimmer. I went ahead and applied some concealer to the center of my eye and then topped it off with the Mermaid shadow. And to contour, we're going to take Chocolate Ganache from Crown Brush, and I'm just going to run this on my cheekbones, following it down all the way towards my mouth. I've actually done this specific mouth in another tutorial, so I'm just going to do a quick run through. All I did is I mapped out where I wanted my skull to meet and end, and then I shaded it with some blues and some greens just to match the eye portion of my face. I outlined my lips and then filled it in with the LA Splash Cosmetics liquid lipstick in Smitten, which is this really pretty green. And then I topped it with the Black Moon Cosmetics, I think it's called Eye Dust in Martian, which is this glittery kind of iridescent topper. It's actually an eyeshadow, but I've been loving it for my lips. And then we're going to take this Moon Topper in Luna. This is also from Black Moon Cosmetics. And I'm just going to pop this on the center of my eyelid just to give it a little bit more of a pizzazz. We did put this on top of my brows, following up to my forehead as well. I'm going to use a water activated paint, and this one is from Fab. I'm just going to put this in my new waterline, fill it in, and then set it with some white eyeshadow. Then we're going to take the black from Fab, which is also a water activated paint. Going to create a very elongated liner and then connect it to the bottom new waterline. We're also going to do a cut crease on this just to give the eyes a little bit more flair. Moving on to the mouth, we're just going to go ahead and take the same water activated black paint and outline the shape that we created earlier. I'm just going to go ahead and fill in the little hollow part, add some glitter to that as well. For the teeth themselves, I just like to drag the brush from the inside of my mouth or the bottom of the line upwards towards my eyes or downward towards my chin. I don't know if that's confusing or not. But then I take the last two teeth and I connect them to the hollow of my cheek. To round out the teeth, all I do is I create a little bit of a U on the bottom portion of the teeth just to give it a more of a skull-like effect. This next part is totally optional, you don't have to do this, but I just drew a little space in between the black line and what would be my cheekbone just to give it a little bit more depth. I added some of the blue from the NYX Cosmetics palette and then the black for some more contrast. To highlight a little bit, I went in with the Makeup Forever Starlit Powder in Frozen Gold. And I put this all over my forehead, my cheeks, my chin, and pretty much all over my chest after I painted it. Taking the face and body liner from LA Splash, this one is in Kaleidoscope. I'm just going to fill in those empty spaces in between the shading. And then I'm going to add some dot work underneath my new waterline and then following into the inner waterline as well. Now for some glitter, we're going to take this one from LA Splash Cosmetics and Appletini. I'm going to place it in the inner corner of my brow, but I also decided to put it on my forehead, cascading upward and then inward. And to finish off the look, we went ahead and added some more dotting around the brows. We popped on some eyelashes, some contacts, and a wig. This pretty much concludes our tutorial for our Peacock Skull. Thank you guys as always for watching and showing us all the love and support in the world. We hope to see you guys in our next video. We love you. Ciao.